Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a brew built around Exalted Sunborn, the new card from Edge of Eternities. This is a 5-mana 4/5 Angel Wizard flying lifelink. It says if one or more tokens will be created under your control twice, that many tokens are created instead. And it's got a warp for 2 mana, which is pretty ridiculous. Very powerful card. We're trying to go kind of like all in on this card and seeing how many tokens we can make in one game, token copies of itself or token copies of mobilized creatures here. So that is the idea. We are going to copy Exalted Sunborn with the Jolly Balloon Man, which you can pay 1 mana to make a copy of it. And now when you make any one copy of it, you're actually going to make 2 copies of it. So the idea of the deck is to try to get 2 instances of copying on the Exalted Sunborn. When you copy it once, you make 2 of them, and then if you copy it again, you make 8 of them, because it's double, double, double. So if you copy it, then you make 8 copies of it with, haste, because the copies are going to have haste from Molten Duplication or Devastating Onslaught, and that's going to win the game. So the idea is we're trying to warp this into play for 2 mana, pay 1 mana to copy it with the Jolly Balloon Man, and then play Molten Duplication to copy it again, and then make 8 more copies of it and just attack for the win. So that's one way you can do it. There's another way that you can do that with the Gadwick's first duel. If you play this on turn 2, you can say, shrink one of your opponent's creatures. Then you get to scry on turn 2, or the next turn, chapter 2, which is kind of nice, to kind of set up your combo. And then the next turn it says when you cast an instant or sorcery with mana value 3 or less, you copy it. So really what we're trying to do then on turn 4, you could potentially warp this in for 2 mana, play Molten Duplication, and then this will copy it, and then you get 2 copies and then 8 copies. You get 10 hasted copies of Exalted Sunborn on turn 4, which is pretty sweet. So that's the plan with the Gadwick's first duel. Blue also gives us Stock Up, which is a really nice card to have in a combo deck to find your pieces here. And then we've got the mobilized creatures, the Packbeasts, and the Voice of Victory. Voice of Victory also really nice because your opponents can't cast spells on your turn, so they can't really interrupt your combo. So this card just works on multiple levels in this deck. So with Exalted Sunborn warped, or if you played it, it doubles up all the tokens from Mobilize. So you attack with the Packbeasts for 3, but if you have an Exalted Sunborn warped in, that's actually 6 tokens. So if you have a warped Exalted Sunborn and then you copy it with like a Jolly Balloon Man or Molten Duplication, you're getting 3 of them, so that's 8 times 3 mobilize, 24 mobilize tokens, or 16 with Voice of Victory. So you can attack with a ton of mobilized tokens and just win that way. And then we've got Fear of Missing Out, just to have a creature, somebody to play early on that you can block with, and kind of filter through your deck to find your pieces that you need. Especially the Sunborn, which is kind of what the deck is built around. Removal, Pyroclasm, just because nothing in the deck really dies to it, and something to do if your opponent is going wide. And then again, the Devastating Onslaught can be used actually by itself, these 2 cards in combination. If you play the Exalted Sunborn, for example, on turn 5, and then you use this to double copy it, it will create 4 copies of it, and then you can attack for 20. So that's kind of nice little combo built in here too. But otherwise, just kind of trying to create multiple instances of copying the Exalted Sunborn with the Balloon Man, Molten Duplication, Devastating Onslaught, and then copying it with the first duel. So mana base, I am trying out we got Sacred Foundry and some of the shock lands. So trying out the sort of surveil lands plus verges in this mana base for 3 colors. We'll see how it goes. So that is the combo. That is a deck. Let's jump some games and see it in action. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Okay, on the draw, opponent goes first. This hand looks keepable. So weird to see Sacred Foundry and Standard again. Okay, Archive, another land seems okay, although I kind of would rather find an Exalted Sunborn. At the same time, hitting land drops is good. I'll just keep it. Hard to say. Okay, food fight action. Nice. Turn to... Go for the voice. Maybe just get down a little bit of pressure here. Another food fight. Okay, that's not scary. Alright, Verge and Balloon Man, I guess? Or I guess we could go FOMO. We could even go stock up. Let's go Balloon Man, I guess. Just swing. Could have a sweeper of some kind. Which would be very bad, but I think we will take that chance. Okay. They did, and that's very bad. Go stock up. See if we can find our pieces again. Onslaught. And voice, I guess. Alright. And pass. Alright, there's an Elspeth. Nice. What are these food fight tokens doing, though? Very interesting. Okay. We can Pyroclasm those away if we wanted to. Maybe we'll wait till I get a few more tokens out. Let's see, Onslaught. We want to try to find our... what do we want to discard? Land? Sure. Probably a land is okay. Another stock up. Alright. I'm just going to try to look for the combo, or... We want to develop the board with the voice of victory. Let's play out the voice of victory. That's going to threaten the Elspeth a little bit here. Hope we just draw into our Exalted Sunborn. Okay. Alright, well there's an actual artifact, so that can actually trigger and do something. And this gives them munitions tokens. Okay. Munitions tokens. Why did it do 3? Oh, because of 2 food fights. I see. Got it. Okay, well, could make 2 copies of FOMO. And then also go Pyroclasm. Sorcery creature. Let's see, if we hit this for 6, that's not quite enough, is it? Not quite. I don't think we could, if we went Pyroclasm, Devastating Onslaught, make a copy, attack for extra combats. Just stock up here, look for our Sunborn, okay, and then the first duel, do we want to do that? Do that, then we'll have to wait the following turn to actually combo off. Could be worth it though. Versus Jolly Balloon Man. Jolly Balloon Man. I think this will let us combo off next turn pretty well. If we play this, they've got no creatures. No Pyroclasm. And attack here. Alright, so if we draw a land, we can go Exalted Sunborn plus Devastating Onslaught for 2 on it. But this is instant speed. They can sacrifice the artifacts, correct? Yeah, let's see. Move to lure, counter switch, draw a card.
Join the fight.
Tap land. Okay, that's unfortunate. So can't quite do it, can we? If we're gonna play this, do this for one. Let's just play out the Balloon Man. And attack Elspeth, I suppose. Okay. And then go land. Another land? I don't think is necessary, right? 1, 2, 3. So warp in for 2, and then we can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah. Wait, no, maybe I do need another land? Warp in, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that should be okay. Put this in the grave. And pass. I guess they could sacrifice there. Okay, they're not going to do that. Okay, Caretaker's Talents. Soldiers and card draw. And another Bandit's Hall. And I got some munitions. For 3. 3 and 3, I see. Okay. I believe this is... Ooh, okay, well that is even more lethal. I was gonna say, I think it's lethal regardless, but if you do it this way, it's definitely lethal. Because now all of these are gonna copy each other. And yes, it's out of hand quickly. Yep, GG. Combo, combo, combo. Sweet. The life gain. That's funny. Alright, GG. On to the next one. Okay, on the play. A lot of verges, but I think this should give us our mana because we have the planes going on here. Is that right? Yeah. Should be fine. So, should we go duel? Let's go duel on turn 2. Ooh, okay. And then maybe we can just make a bunch of pack beasts, I guess. Or, okay, that gives us another play. FOMO. The duel is fine, though. Is it better than FOMO right now? Oh, whoops, I played... Well, that made the decision for me. Should we ditch a land? I think we'll ditch a land. What do we need? We need blue, so we have to keep this one. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, there's stock up. Alright. There's another timeline color. Okay, can't really attack, though. Good ol' FOMO, holding down the fort. Get these pack beasts down. And let's pass. Hold up on defense here. So, we could go stock up. We could just go the duel and try to find... Really need to find our... Well, I guess stock up, actually. If we find Exalted Sunborn, attacking with this to try to pump this whenever another creature you control dies, but it doesn't counter. Well, I mean, I think it's just worth blocking. Another duel. Could shrink that too. Let's just stock up and try to find our Exalted Sunborn. Yeah, Let's do it. Nope. Didn't find it, but did find Pyroclasm. That useful? Could be. Another land, another pack beast. Or a Devastating Onslaught. I feel like I don't need the Devastating Onslaught. Really. Land would be fine. Pyroclasm also seems okay. Maybe go Pyroclasm Packbeasts. I don't know. Do we really need lands? Let's just do that. I mean, a land is fine, but I don't need another duel. For attack with this doesn't have like, yeah, whenever another creature you control. Okay, this is kind of a free attack. All right. Well, really need to find that Exalted Sunborn as usual. Timeline color, swing, swing, swing. Well, this can block this actually. Oh no, this is menace. Never mind. Guess we can just block. Or we could just not have... then when this dies, it's destroy up to... These... I'll just take it. Don't want to get it to 4 power, I guess. Oh, it's going to warp out anyways and get to 4 power. Oh, well, that was a mistake. Okay, we got Jolly Balloon Man. We got Gadwick's Duel and Pyroclasm. Jolly Balloon Man. Does that help us? We could Jolly Balloon Man FOMO and draw a card. Let's do this. I think on this. And maybe another one. On their other guy. And again, just attack here. Alright, this is going to give us a lot of scrying action. Okay, another color, yep. Swing, swing, swing. My fear is if this gets to 4, then they can use it for removal. But in a few turns, we could like triple Pyroclasm if we wanted to. No, don't think those are what we want. And also not what we want. Okay. I'm on a mission. Do we go Pack Beasts or Jolly Balloon Man? I think we go Jolly Balloon Man. I mean, it'd be Pyroclasm that kills these. That doesn't really do much for us. Pack Beast can block. Jolly Balloon Man also can block. This is sorcery only, yeah. Could give us another card draw, though. Alright, let's do that. Ditch a card. Probably this Pyroclasm. Don't see it doing all that much for us. It's kind of a free attack, I guess. This they could block now. This is in the air. Yeah. Alright. Well. We can make a lot of pack beasts next turn. So there's a possibility that that is good. Block this. And this. Block nothing because it's going to drain me if they hand pump this. If block. I mean, they don't have a sacrifice outlet at the moment. That's fine. Alright. Down to 4. Oh! Okay, let's pray they don't have a removal spell here. Oh man, alright. Warp this in. This is gonna be so many. So many. Because this is gonna get copied. Oh my god. They're gonna break arena here. Oh my god. No, the token limit. Don't do it. 200. 238. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Wait, we gotta look at this again. We gotta look at this. 238. Alright, where's my screenshot at? Sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first. A lot of tap lands. But it does give us some card selection, so we'll try it. Still can play this on 2, and then this on 3. Go from there. Oh, wow. Like all the tap lands today. Pyroclasm. Does that seem... What are we playing? It's Breeding Pool. We didn't play 1-drop. We'll keep it, I guess. And then if it's useless, we'll just ditch it with a FOMO here. Okay, could actually come in handy, potentially. Let's go... Voice, maybe? Yeah, let's go Voice. Let's get that down there. Discard one of these lands. Okay, Synthesizer, it's kind of scary. I can get out of control quickly. I don't know what this says. Whenever another artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I see. You can sacrifice it. Ooh, there is our Exalted Sunborn. I think we go FOMO and ditch a land. Let's see. We have the balls already down, so we'll ditch that one. And then... Do I want to trade here? Or at least offer the trade? I say no. Ooh. That we should keep on top. So we can make a lot of dudes next turn. No attacks. Is this lethal here? So, okay, Pyroclasm would only kill this and not this or this. So if we go warp in this, Molten Duplication it, we get 2 copies, and then this produces 8 times 2? Is that right? Mobilize 2 8 times, right? So that's 16 plus the tokens. I think it's worth it. I'm just gonna go for it before things get out of hand on the other side of the board. Okay. I'm not doing the math. I think this is good, though. I believe this is good. 16 tokens. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This is 16, 20, 24. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Wow, this deck does some... Yeah, GG. Does some pretty wacky stuff. Possible they could have survived there. I don't know. No, maybe not. Anyways, GG. On to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first. We got 2 planes. It's very weird. Most of our deck is dual lands, but I guess we'll try this. We're on the draw, and we have 2 Exalted Sunborns. It's pretty sick. So plus a onslaught. So whatever, we'll try it. This could, if we don't draw lands, then this could not work. But if we do, it'd be very good. All right. Let's see if we can find some red mana. Oh, there it is. All right. The Verges, I think, are much better now, especially in, like, 3 colors. Okay, so we'll think we're just going to get down the Voice of Victory here. Let's see what happens. Alright, that's dead. Otter beatdown. Classic. Okay, let's FOMO and ditch one of these Sunborns. Actually, let's ditch a land, I think. I think we'll ditch a land here. I think we'll keep all the Sunborns we can get. Yeah, okay. And then we can find... Yeah, probably don't need another land. We can hardcast one of these and just copy it a bunch. That could be our path here. Oh shoot, Vivi. Not Vivi. You can also copy FOMO. And that's pretty useless. Okay. I mean, not useless, but not what we were looking for. Just put it that way. That would have been a much better draw if we had just drawn this. Now, is it too late to draw this thing? What's our plan here? Next turn, we're going to play Exalted Sunborn, and then the following turn, try to copy it. If it dies, we'll play another one. I just don't see how this is helpful. It's right now. I think we'll just ditch it. And pass turn. Let's see what they got. They could do some crazy stuff with Vivi, I am well aware. So definitely not looking good right now. If they have nothing, then we've got a pretty good turn 6 here. But yeah, besides that, okay, a Sacred token, okay. That is okay with me. I'm not sure I really wanted to do that versus like sacrificing their talent, but they can level it up and get back something. Okay. Wow, another one? Okay. Alright, well, we're hardcasting these now. I mean, alternatively, I could warp it and then copy it once, which would give me 2 copies to attack with, but not worth it. Sorry, it would give me 4 copies to attack with. 4 copies? Yeah, 4 copies. It's not quite lethal. Ooh, but if we get to untap and do it this way, we should be able to attack for lethal. Did they use this already? Nah, I'm not blocking. I'm not blocking. This is sorcery speed only. Okay, so this should be enough, right? If we just go X is 2 here. It makes 4 copies. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. This is 20 exactly. Alright, got him. GG. And life gain. Alright. On to the next one. Okay, on the play. This hand looks good. Oh, we do have all verges, so we have white and red, but no blue. We need to draw another land to be able to stock up, but, well, a non-verge land. I'll try it. This is awkward. I guess that is one downside of playing so many verges. Just draw all verges. Need to play a white land next turn. Okay, got Voice of Victory. Really need to hit any basic or non-basic might be useful here. And okay, well, would have been better. First duel. Let's see, because we go stock up next turn. And could be okay the following turn. It's a little slow right now, though. Well, they don't really have a target. Let's just put it there. And attack. Okay. Like some landfall, something's going on. Okay, Joshua. Could be a unit deck. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, let's go stock up. Look for our combo pieces. Guess this and this. Don't think we need more lands. And then another tap land. Need an Exalted. There we go. Exalted Sunborn. So that's going to be pretty sick. Well, it's actually... I think that's actually lethal next turn. If we go Sunborn plus Molten Duplication. Because this is 16 tokens. You get 8 times 2. From the Voice of Victory. So yeah, this should be game. Do we need another white source? No, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So you warp this here, and then you just copy it here. And then you attack with everything, and you make 16 tokens. Yep. Alright. Pretty sweet. GG. On to the next one. Okay, going first. This hand looks pretty good. Potentially a turn 4 win if we find an Exalted Sunborn here. I don't think I need another land necessarily. Got this first duel, but I don't know if I want to play it if I don't have a Sunborn. I could look for one with it. I go here, here, and then this on this the following turn, actually. Well, let's go for it. Well, let's shrink this thing. I mean, yeah, whatever. YOLO. Let's do this. Gives us some scrying action at the very least. And, I have another Molten Duplication. Okay, pretty sweet. Okay, do we want Pyroclasm? I think we're just trying to find our Exalted Sunborn as much as we can here. So we'll go Voice of Victory. We can copy the voice twice. It's not great. Not gonna lie. Not amazing. But it's something. We draw an Exalted Sunborn off the top. We will win. Jolly Balloon Man. Interesting. Okay, so we have this to double copy voice. Is that worth it? Yeah, sure. Let's take advantage of that buff here. Copy, copy. Could even make another copy, but that seems pointless. I'll play another one. And just swing with a whole lot of Mobilize. Alright. See if we can get there with Voice of Victory beatdown this game. Can't always find our Exalted Sunborn, I suppose. This one, let's see, this has 2, 4, so we're going Esper Origins. Coming back into play. They've got a split up on top of the deck there. Okay, so we know that they have that. Which means we probably don't attack? Or we do an attack. We want to attack with some of the guys, some of the things, but not all the guys. I like Jolly... Oh, Jolly Balloon Man can copy this. Yeah. Let's do Jolly Balloon Man and then make a copy. This way, we can still attack. I guess we could attack everything, but then this split up would be really good against tapped creatures specifically. Let's just do this. Get in a few hits. Now, if they split up, they have to literally split up. Choose between my voice and... what is it, Yuna? And Dredger's Insight? Yep. Not looking good unless we draw an Exalted Sunborn, like, off the top. Now. Swings. Okay. I'm gonna gain them some life. There's a summon. Alright, Exalted Sunborn. No. Okay, make a copy of this, but I don't think we're gonna win this one. Let's just see what's on top of the deck. No. Alright. GG. No Sunborn. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for this Exalted Sunborn copy combo. This is super fun. Kind of went crazy in a lot of those games with the amount of copies that you can make with this thing. Is pretty insane. This card seems really good to me in a lot of different ways. I think this seems, I don't know, it's really good. So, especially kind of with Molten Duplication, obviously, but all the cards worked pretty well together. As I was playing, I wasn't quite sure if you needed blue. I could see there's maybe a different version of the deck that plays green for like a creature tutor package for the Exalted Sunborn, potentially. But, you know, this card actually performed okay. Helped me win some games. And Stock Up is obviously just a really good card for any combo deck. So, you know, I couldn't complain about the blue splash, but I was thinking maybe you could play either, actually, I guess either black or green would have some creature tutors potentially for the Sunborn. But overall, the deck seemed fine. Pyroclasm, I guess, is kind of just a metagame call, really, if there's enough, you know, small creatures to destroy with it or not. But you could replace this with other removal if you wanted to. But yeah, Let me know in the comments below what you think about the deck. Any cool synergies or combos that would work well with it. Exalted Sunborn. This card, yeah, again, seems just really good to me. I might try to brew around it again and see what happens. But thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.